What it do, YouTube? About to change the brakes on my mini bike. Put some new ones on. Take everything apart. And I gotta find the right socket because obviously I ain't got them on deck. It's hot out here. It's like 90 degrees today. Oh, got that one anyway. Pull your bolts out. How I like to do everything. Sit them in the same spot they came from. Funky dokey. Seeing that we got a clamp right here that needs to be moved over there. It's my first time doing this, so bear with me. Let me get a match. see what's going on here. But it look like you got a bolt with like a 10 or 11 millimeter on there. That gotta come off. So I'm gonna take this off real quick. And there you go. It's nothing but a little pin. Then you got your bearings. Make sure you get them for both sides. Bearing and a washer on the back. And just a bearing on the front. Well, not the front, this side right here. Then get that 10 off of there. Actually might be bigger than a 10. Let's see what size it is. Yeah, it's fairly bigger than a 10. And it's actually a 14 millimeter. Get that off. Gotta wash your boat. And after you do that, boat come out, brakes. Which the brakes don't look fairly bad. I'm gonna show you guys how they look. Look at the drum, check it out. Okay, so I'm not sure where this drum rod at. Let me get you guys so I can show you. So I'm gonna show you guys. So this is the drum right here, which in reality, I really like my wheel is, the drum inside of the wheel is bad. The bearings feel like it could be possibly wool. That might be the problem because if you look at the brakes, they look fairly good, like there's nothing wrong with them really. They're a little wool, like I could really just change them. Since I got it all apart, and I'm probably gonna just do that. But for the most part, I don't know how far this sit back. It look like it sit all the way in the back. So as it sit all the way in the back, I got a groove back here that's possibly what I'm feeling, but it really feel like it's got some type of play in this bearing. So here real quick. Set you guys up so I can really show you guys what's going on here. Because when I'm driving, it feel like it's dragging back, and I don't really know why it's doing it. So I'm trying to figure out the problem, but the way I'm looking at here, I personally could probably have a bad bearing. Like when I spin it, I feel a little drag. Yeah, so the bearing's pretty bad. 9 times out of 10, which I'm about to check and make sure I got the correct bearings for it. Cause that's what it feel like going on. The bearing's bad in there. So set that right there. Let's have a look at these bearings and see what's going on with those. Yep, so we can check these brakes and see how these look compared to those, which they look pretty identical, honestly. Not that far apart as you look at them. So, not sure as I want to change those. They got a little grooves in them, probably from trash and dirt being inside of them. I have the bearings right here. I believe it's a pack of 4. And I just want to verify that they're the right size before I start taking them apart, which they're exact match to the ones that's in there. So I'm gonna set this wheel up on the bench and start trying to get these knocked out of here and get the new ones in. And when I get to the bench and get the wheel set up, I'll catch you guys back on. And we back, you guys. And hold it with the pliers. Get a comfortable grip on it. Make sure it's over there on the side I need it on. Just there we go. As you can see, this is the bearing, which actually doesn't feel bad, weirdly. But I'm having a problem with the wheel sticking. So where I think the problem is coming from is this shaft. I want to say this is where the problem is coming from. It's almost very weird. It's like these feel comfortably smooth. So that's not the problem. And that's very weird. I really don't understand what it could be. Like I said, I got pretty deep grooves in these rollers on here. The drum, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty deep. I'm gonna knock the other side out and we're gonna take a look at it. Which it don't feel bad. But before I took it out, it was almost as if it was sticking. I don't have a clue why these in there. Maybe it's for moisture. Well, I'm just gonna knock this bearing out just for the heck of it. And see if we can figure out what's going on with this. And why is it sticking? Okay, now this one actually does feel a little bad in the inside. Slightly, not too bad. And I don't feel like that would be enough to cause this to do what it's doing. And I feel like it could possibly have problems with this one. That one feels good. Now I'm back on the sleeve because I really want to know is it possible that this is too long and it's scraping on the ends, but it's really, you really can't tell. And what I could do is I could grind this down on the ends, maybe smooth it out some. So I do feel like it might be a little rough, and I really don't see what it does. It probably just center the bolt when you put it in. Centers the bolt, so this have boards on it for the hub, so I'm pretty certain that it doesn't have to be super long to the point that it's hitting on the bearing, because that's what I felt like it was doing, sticking up on the bearing. So we're going to try to knock this down some, grind it down on both ends, put it back in, put the new bearings, just going to put the new bearings in, clean this up first, clean the bearing, brake clean, probably clean all this, and I'm going to decide if I'm going to put the new brake pads on it, which I might, because the groove in this is not really fun with me, because it almost, we'll see in a minute. I'll cut you guys back on after I go set everything up grind. Alright, back. Just gonna use my 90, knock it down. I actually feel that's a little rough on the edges, so I want to say that's what it was doing. It's raised up and it's hitting against the back of the bearing and it's causing it to stick and rough. So we just gonna clean it up, knock it down a little bit. My air compressor in the background making a noise. Yeah, I know you guys saying like, how do I know it's straight or not? I mean, I don't really think it's that important for this to be straight, because I feel like it's a sleeve that the bolt just go through. So the bolt just go through it, shouldn't have no problems. I could have used my calipers and everything and check the lamp, seeing where it was at, but like I said, I don't really think it's important with this. So just gonna put these little rubber bearings back on, bushings, whatever they for, probably for water or something, keep moisture out. I'm gonna take this wheel over here, blow it out, clean it up a little bit, bring it back, put the new bearings in. Grab some brake cleaner since I got it already off, and everything apart, just cleaning the inside with a bearing going back. Got me a red towel. And take the brake clean, spray me some on the rug. Spray a little inside, stick it in there. And just clean this up. Hopefully you guys heard me over the compressor because it was pretty loud. Clean that out. Grab the new bearings and I'm gonna grab some grease. Now, the bearings actually came with this right here, grease, regular old grease. But I actually have my own grease too. So I'm gonna make sure I grease them up pretty good, just to prevent any failure in the future. Not really sure what kind of grease this is. Looks kind of watery, but we're gonna cut it open and see. Punch the hole in it. Yeah. Well, pretty normal grease. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give me a little barrier on the inside. Rub some around the inside of there. That way it'll help it go back in pretty easy. And these are the new bearings right here. And what I really want to do is I want to see if I can find me a socket that's gonna fit around this outer and knock it down. Got me a socket, size 24. And I'm just gonna center that as best as I can. And just give it a little tap with the socket. Try to get it to, get itself situated up in there. Then I'm gonna take this socket and this. Okay, we're gonna go a size up on that socket because I don't like the way that's fitting in there. For 1 second. I'm gonna do a 25, and I like that better. So I'm gonna do a 25. Then you just smack. Shouldn't have no problem, should just go right into place. Especially with that grease. Then I like to just spin mine a little bit. Make sure everything feel good. Now we're gonna take this and put it on the other side. But before we do that, we're gonna take our sleeve here. And it should be good, hopefully. But we're gonna take some more of this grease. We're gonna put it on the sleeve. Just a little, you don't really need that much. We're gonna put some in here. Again, lubricate that up. So that way the next time you do have to come back in here, should be a little simpler for you. Don't put some of that grease in the inside of it. Rub it around. Put that in there. Let it sit. Which hopefully this is better. I hope than the last one. Get that situated. Take the hammerhead. But you really don't need this because you could just smack it. As long as you level, it's gonna sit right into the spot. And that actually feels 10 times better than what it feels when I first took it apart. Now it's super smooth. That sleeve actually got some slack in there. And it's actually moving with it instead of moving against it. So, we done. So now, get this back over there to the bike. And we're gonna figure out if we're gonna change the brake. Cause I don't really know if I want to. I'd rather buy a new wheel because this drum got a pretty good slant in it. Let me see if I can actually get it on camera so you can see it. As you see, you can actually see it. It's a whole groove right here. That's in it. And I don't really think that's a good idea to put the pads on there, the new ones, because it's probably just gonna wear a groove back in there. I mean, does it hurt to just try it and see? No, it don't. The pads was pretty cheap. Got them on Amazon, so back over here to the pads. You can actually see the groove in that too. So, and like I said, the brakes are fairly new. They're actually wearing pretty good. I thought I had a problem with the brakes because, like I said, it was sticking, but the whole time I think it was the bearings was bad. So, what I think I'm gonna do is clean this up real good, blow it off, hit it with some brake clean, and we're just gonna put everything back together like it was. And we're gonna take it for a ride and we're gonna see if it's gonna work the right way. So I ain't gonna bore you guys. I'm not gonna bore you guys by watching me do the whole process of putting this back together. There's really no point. I don't know if you wanna see that. So I'm gonna just take my time and put this back together real quick. Should be quick and easy. And I'll show how you guys back on the split second. I'll cut you on when I'm done. What it do, YouTube? Back, bike done. Put the brakes on. I left the original on because I really didn't feel the need to change them. So I left them on. It's done. Set to go. I'm about to take a ride with it, test it out, see how it go. Not sure if y'all ever want to see something like that, but if y'all do, just let me know. We can do that. Got it done. That's my other one right here. This one actually fully built. Cam and everything. Billet, fly wide, flywheel. This one's not modded yet. Planning on modding it probably this year though. Not really in a rush. This is like the main one I drive on a normal basis, so I'm gonna enjoy what I can. But it's not the only thing coming to the channel. I also got cars that got stuff that need to be done to them. So I'm gonna get these together. And I also have a project back here that I plan on painting very soon. And that one, I plan on building the motor in this one. I'm gonna get some content on that one soon, and this one. these the rims for the project in the back. Like I said, more content on the way. Yeah, more content on the way. So if you like what you see, you like cars, houses, anything, I'll really do everything, anything I can do when I can. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. Maybe give me some ideas on video. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm not looking at the camera, you know. First time recording, so trying it out to see how it go. All right, YouTube. See y'all later. Another video coming soon. Talk to y'all later. Peace.